From WTNC Knoxville, Fox 43 10 o'clock news starts now.
Tennessee's run through the NCAA tournament comes to a halt tonight in the Sweet 16. Tonight, we're hearing from Coach Martin and his team, as well as fans, after that devastating defeat. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Beth Haynes.
And I'm Robin Wilhoit. We appreciate you being with us. It was a big task for the Vols, facing the number 2 seed in the Midwest region, Michigan.
WBIR 10 Sports' Courtney Lyle is in the Information Center with more on the Vols in the Sweet 16, and they fought down to the wire, Courtney.
Yeah, we were all watching in the newsroom, guys, glued to the TV. Tennessee got together with Michigan, a Michigan team that was trying to get back to the championship game after a loss to Louisville last season. The Vols opening with a 3 from Antonio Barton, but the Wolverines stuck to their game, and that's hot shooting from outside. Michigan finished the night shooting 55% from the field and 55% from three-point range, going 11 of 20. The Vols did shoot 52% from the field. 4 of the Wolverines starters reached double figures. For Tennessee, Jerron Mayman in foul trouble most of the game. He only had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Jarnell Stokes had 11 points. Jordan McRae leading the Vols tonight with 24, but Tennessee was down 15 at one point in the second half. They got the stops down the stretch, though, to get within 1, and they had the inbound. 9.6 seconds left, went to Jarnell Stokes, but he was called for a charge.
No, I don't think I fouled him, but it was a smart play for him to try to take the charge. He pretty much anticipated it.
Well, we got the ball to Jordanell. Jordan set a screen for him to get him right there to isolate him. He can attack the middle. We got Jordan up top for a shot. Got Jerron Mayman the opposite block. So obviously we got the ball where we wanted, just didn't get the result.
Such a tough fight from Tennessee down the stretch. Tennessee finishing the season at 24-13 overall. WBIR 10 Sports Director Nick Carboni is in Indy. He's going to have more coming up later in sports, guys.
Oh, what a hard-fought game for sure. Proud of him for sure. All right, thanks,
Definitely, definitely, as we've mentioned, a tough loss for the Vols as they made a run for the Elite Eight. But their run came to an end tonight with the men's basketball team losing to the Michigan Wolverines.
Reporter Evan Johnson joins us from downtown Knoxville. Evan, you've been with fans all night long. How are they taking this heartbreaking loss?
Well, Robin, as you can imagine, losing is never easy, and so tonight's loss is very tough for the Vols fans who are pushing for the Vols to make it to the Elite Eight today. And you see right now, they're all starting to file out of these restaurants and bars here in Market Square, just kind of hanging around, recapping this game. And even though the Vols lost, even though they narrowly missed this win tonight, they still congratulate the Vols for a job well done as they made it this far in the NCAA tournament. Now, fans flock to bars and restaurants, not just here in Market Square, but all around the city to watch the Vols play in the Sweet 16. Now, this is the first time the team has made it to the Sweet 16 in 4 years. And talk about a lot of screaming and cheering going on in those businesses as fans witnessed some very, very tense moments during the game, keeping them on the edge of their seats the entire time.
We put up an unbelievable fight. I mean, it came down to the wire. Within those last couple seconds, we had a chance. I mean, obviously, I'm a little disappointed with it, but, I mean, you can't complain with the fight that we put up.
And even though the Vols lost tonight, their stop to the NCAA title has stopped tonight. But that's, again, fans are still just very excited that the team was able to make it this far in the NCAA tournament. Robin, this has been a roller coaster season for the Vols. Started off a little rocky this season. Picked up, in fact, the Vols, including tonight's game, the Vols won 8 of the last 10 games. So they picked up there. The community support is rallying behind them now. It seems that support is going to turn towards the Lady Vols, who play Maryland Sunday in the NCAA tournament.
All right, Evan, once again, can't say it enough. So proud of the Vols. Appreciate it.
Yeah, certainly finished strong. Well, students on the Strip also spent most of the night hoping for that Vols win.
Our John Henry was there tonight, where they watched the game until the very end.
This was not the result students were looking for. After a year of highs and lows, they wanted the Vols to end the year on top. But to make it all the way to the Sweet 16 is certainly not a bad thing. Students told us they were still proud of the team's accomplishments.
It was a tough loss. We're still Vols fans. Vols for life.
Very proud of the Vols. Made it to the Sweet 16. It was a great game.
I didn't like any of it. I didn't like the referees.
The refs did not give good calls at all.
Earlier in the night, these same fans were on the edges of their seats. Some described it as the biggest game to be had by the Vols during their time on campus.
I can honestly say that this is probably the biggest basketball game I've been involved in.
Since Bruce Pearl left, yeah, it's been a huge game.
From the very get-go, all they wanted to do was win.
To win, that's everything. That's all we do is win.
And as the night progressed, their emotions became even more evident. Fans practically wore it on their sleeves at Goalpost Tavern.
I came here to get a little less nervous, but I'm nervous all the time for all Tennessee sports.
A little nervous, but I'm always for the comeback team.
But students said they'll get over all the heartbreak. While the Vols lost, many here feel their future next season under head coach Cuonzo Martin will be a bright one. They just can't wait to start another year of basketball all over again. From the Cumberland Strip, John Henry for Fox 43, 10 o'clock news.
And tonight's loss marks the end of the season for Cuonzo Martin and the Vols. They finished with 24 wins, 13 losses. It was their first trip to the Sweet 16 in 4 years and their first time in the NCAA tournament under Coach Martin.
Now fans will now say goodbye to 4 seniors, including Antonio Barton, Jerron Mayman, and Jordan McRae. And many expect junior Jarnell Stokes to leave early for the NBA draft. We'll see.
We're going to switch gears a bit and talk about the weather. We've had some rain throughout the day, and it looks like we're going to see much more tomorrow.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Todd Howe in the forecast center for us to let us know what we can expect as we get into our Saturday.
Hey, ladies, thank you so much, Beth and Robin. Here's what we're looking at. Hope you're having a great night. We are looking at cloudy skies right now. The rain's going to start to move in late tonight and tomorrow morning, and it looks like we'll start off with some showers as we get into our Saturday morning. All right, right now, again, Market Square, you can see a lot of folks out and about, actually. I know, what a comeback by the Vols. That was a little bit of a heartbreaker, but tell you what, got to be proud of the Vols for the valiant effort and the fight that they never gave up and even came back big time. Well, more on that, of course, in sports. 59 degrees right now as the temperature's very mild. It will stay warm tonight. Winds are currently north-northwest at 5 miles per hour. Humidity 83%, so it's definitely going to be a warm night. Now, here's what we're looking at, and pretty much all the players on the table, so to speak. Rain showers to our east. That was the first system today that gave us some showers early. Then we're looking at a break right now. There's the next system. Notice a tornado watch in Mississippi, severe thunderstorm watch in northern Mississippi. That's going to stay to our west. Showers and a few scattered storms will be possible as we get into our Saturday morning. So showers will start developing and they'll continue off and on as we get into the morning. So if you'll be out and about for your Saturday morning, yard sales, what have you, plan on some scattered showers developing 7 a.m. and showers likely at 9 a.m. Temperatures warm, though, starting out in the 50s. Much more on your weekend forecast. Looks to improve on Sunday. Back to you, ladies.
All right, Todd, thank you.
Well, the game brought traffic to downtown Knoxville, but it's not the only reason you can expect to see thousands in the area this weekend. Several events are going on that could bring millions of dollars in revenue to the city.
Heidi Wigdahl joins us from Market Square. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Robin and Beth. Yeah, even though the game is over, there's still a lot of activity in Market Square. Besides basketball, there are at least 3 other events going on in downtown Knoxville this weekend, and many of those visitors are choosing to attend more than one. After a 4-year hiatus, the Big Ears Music Festival is back. It's expected around 2,000 people will attend from places all across the world.
It really requires festival goers to explore our historic downtown, which has really come back to life during the past 10 to 15 years in a big way. So in a way, Big Ears uses all of downtown Knoxville as its stage.
Many of those festival goers are staying at 4 Points by Sheraton near Cumberland Avenue. The hotel is sold out this weekend.
Last weekend we were sold out. Next weekend we were sold out. We're sold out. And then the weekend after that we have the orange and white game. We're sold out. So it's been very busy lately.
Bill Aid is one of Sheraton's guests. He's running in the Knoxville Marathon on Sunday along with more than 8,000 other runners.
7 of us. The 5 are from Indiana and Ohio, and my wife and I are from Virginia.
Aid is taking advantage of the other events like Big Ears.
Well, we came in and the cab driver talked about it, so we're excited about it. We want to see the theater and the museum, and we love the downtown, so we're going to try to take in as much as we can while we're here.
Here's a group that's mostly staying inside. First Robotics is holding its competition for high school students at the Knoxville Convention Center.
We went to Market Square in downtown. It's where we go to take our lunch break. We went to Soccer Taco.
Those lunch and dinner breaks add up, bringing more traffic to downtown. The robotics competition will end tomorrow. Big Ears runs through Sunday night. Actually, one of those shows just wrapped up over at Scruffy City Hall. The marathon is on Sunday morning. Visit Knoxville says at the very least they expect the marathon to bring in at least $3 million to the city. Back to you.
Ooh, a lot to choose from this weekend. Thank you so much, Heidi.
When we come back, Todd Howell has more on your weekend forecast, including your Marathon Day forecast.
And the Knoxville Marathon is a walk in the park. What? Compared to another local race. Details on one marathon spanning 100 miles.
And a little later, a case of road rage leads to a moment of instant karma. It's all caught on camera.